Welcome back to another show, everybody. This is You Made Roscoe. I am Roscoe. I'm here with my partners in crime. I got Channah from Channah Speaks the Real. Make sure that you go over to her show and check her out, or you can go to the links on my homepage and get all that stuff. But
hey
also,
y'all!
I got my other partner in crime down there, OG Zo. You know what I mean? That's my running buddy. We've been running and running since we've been
running this track.
Yeah, no, it's been a crazy week and some change for us, man. But we've been
doing so many songs, lady. I'm gonna have to come with my song so we can do a reaction to that.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, it's only 24 hours in a day, so I wish we could all fit all this stuff in. But it'd be wild for me, Zo, and Channah, because she's been busy grinding herself. So, but we gonna get into the proceedings. Today's show is something that's been requested by Bridget. So I wanna make sure.
Shout out to Bridget in the house.
Bridget Morton. So yeah, no, I want to make sure that we shout her out and say thank you for requesting this. Zo actually been bringing this to to the forefront too. So I want to shout out Zo because he deserves some praise because he does something.
Just a little bit, but thank you, Bridget. For opening the other eye.
Right. I be slipping on my pimping. It be a lot of stuff going on. So I be trying to stay everywhere, and Zo be talking, and sometimes I listen, sometimes I'm like, But this time I've decided to listen, and we're gonna do Brainwashed by Tom Macdonald. You know how we do it over here. We
Tom Macdonald in the house.
Yeah, no, we gonna let it ride, man. But we do our thing. We started. We'll pause it a few times, give a rebuttal. We'll get to the end, give our final analysis. You'll hear what we think at the end of Tom Macdonald and Brainwash. So, without further ado, I'll let Zo do his thing and get this party started.
The country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity, gossip, popular need.
We gonna run it back. We gonna run it back, man. That opening line. This dude is, and I think about Inspector Deck because I think about the fact that Inspector Deck is so good at opening up a song. And this dude is right there with that type of stuff, man. Just every single time he comes right out, man. These people sleep, but they claiming they woke though. You know what I mean? Like they, you can run it back, Zo. He just be catching me with that stuff, man. He just be catching.
Can you hear it, Channah?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
The country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity, gossip, popular need quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic.
Let's stop it, cause he hit something right there. Oh my goodness. How warped are we in this country? I call this place Bizarro World all the time. All the time I call it Bizarro World because what should be isn't, and what shouldn't be is. And that's what he's talking about right there. You know what I mean? Like and me and Zo, we talked about this. I remember a couple of days ago, we was talking about like the troops and all that and the treatment they get when they come back here from all these crazy ass wars and shit, dude, and to not get nothing in return. A lot of them, a great shitload of them, end up homeless.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Get dropped from their medical, and it's crazy, and they can't deal with it.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, you would make the person of the
whole
year,
month.
Caitlyn Jenner and her being praised, it's just crazy to me, man. Channah, you got something about that?
I'm still listening. I'm listening to the song. I'm reading. I'm studying his lyrics. So just go ahead.
No, I'm glad you studying. And I just want to ask you before we start up again, is that a filter or is that like a real flower right there? I was just wondering.
She picked it outside her balcony.
That's for me to know and for you to find out.
No, I just need, I was just checking on you. Just
put me in my flower on blast. This is my signature look. You know what I'm talking about?
We're gonna find out.
It's not a filter. It's real. It's not a filter.
Hey, no, we live in the matrix, so I just have to check.
No, it's not a filter. It's real. See, I can touch it.
Okay.
She got a digital flower.
Right. You can go ahead. So.
You know what? Can y'all
Come out the closet is Caitlyn Jenner. You're a hero and
in the comments, get on Zo for me.
What'd you say?
I said, Elaine and Amy, I'm calling the girls out on and Laura, I'm calling the girls out on Zo. Y'all ladies, help me out. Cause see, it's one girl, they'll be attached. I ain't done nothing wrong.
I ain't even bring up the flower. I didn't even bring it up. Why would they get on me?
Cause you helping them.
No, we go play this song, man.
Let's get back to time before I make a rap and have to go run down on y'all. Okay?
Yeah, no, let it run. So.
She's brainwashing us, cuz.
Yeah, no, she is.
And of women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth like Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world. The only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture.
The little pause up in there. We know what that's about, man. They run off to these countries that for what somehow we start wars in places that got stuff we need. Funny coincidence. That I just
but that's what you get when you have when you rely on big government like that. Like we should have a military to protect us, but then you fall into like where you have black presidents and stuff, ops and like.
No, go ahead. So I'm sorry, I was interrupted. Go ahead.
No, because you get these people on top that feel like they they can do whatever, and I mean that's what it is. It's like the government does narrate the government and the media both work together to narrate what we have to. We basically divide ourselves with the bullshit that we go through on a daily basis. So we're already a little bit weary at how to go around things, and then we have these other things that fall, like the news. I mean, you got 24-hour news now, so it's like you can feel shitty all day if you want. Like, and they only put bad shit. They only want to scare you, and it's just a tactic, man. Like, it's crazy, but it's like we divide ourselves by the shit that they give us, while they're trying to divide us even further.
No, I agree. No, you hit it right on the head. The whole chess piece is moved. That's what the guys at the top are doing, while the low man is suffering. But you can continue, so I'm sorry.
Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just...
No, I was just saying we've discussed that in other shows about the appropriation and all that stuff, So I don't want to keep treading over that whole thing. For people who don't know how I feel, you probably got to search through all of the
watch the videos.
Right. If you watch our shows, you'll find out what I think about that. But I don't feel like treading over that. I just think that people should be allowed to live their lives and do as they please, and anybody outside of that person should have no say so. That's just it. Anybody else want to add something while we right here?
Have the conversation.
No.
Oh, I just want to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
This song is very deep and heavy. Okay.
No.
This song is wow. I mean, I'm speechless. Even though I got the lyrics right in front of my face, I can't even bring the words out of my mouth to just set the record straight. as far as having this song written, like we were talking about cancel culture and the kind of material that certain people came out with, you know, and how they got canceled. Like this song right here. I mean, this song right here, I don't even know people listening to this song because he got 9 steps. He got steps 1 through 9 on the whole program of how this system works to brainwash us. 9 steps right in the song, right in the lyrics. Amazing. Amazing. I'm floored. Yeah, I'm good. You can go ahead and play because I got to regroup.
That is deep though. And Zo, you can go ahead and run it. We'll talk some more about it.
Yeah.
He's too white, he's white trash, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die, the whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe. Cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life. Cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of. Rap.
Yes, I've been saying that, man.
Dude, oh my God. I mean, he hit on all the points that a lot of people are feeling, but yeah, that damn phone shit. Yeah, no, yeah, no, and you're right. So like, I think a lot of people feel like that though. Like, you know, like, yeah, it's a tracking device, you know, they finding all type of ways, you know, to try to track people now. The way that they're trying to centralize the money, you know, people talk about, well, this was in play when Obama was in office, but the whole putting chips in babies thing and all that stuff, it's just like, why are we doing this stuff? Like, why is it necessary to, but yeah, no, it's just part of, I don't know, man.
I mean, and then look at Facebook. Everybody has Facebook. Everybody has Twitter. What does that do? You need your phone. So you're somewhere that, you know, you have a phone in your watch. Like, they literally just give you the tools to be followed. And like, yeah, they definitely use everything against us. Like, because they know that if we would get past all of our shit and be on a common base, we would be able to take over the government and they would be able to work for us again, like they should.
No, that's a good point to bring out. You could let it run, no, and we'll.
What about me?
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry, young lady.
Am I here today? I know I got on black. Did I disappear?
You did not disappear, ma'am. You did not disappear. No.
So what I want to say, and I'm kind of out of breath just speaking in my brain, and I ain't even saying nothing out my mouth. Let's just have the conversation is what he is saying. I want people to think about something. Everybody that listens, everybody that love this man and these lyrics, do you actually really read what he's saying or listen to what he's saying? And when you do that, do you internalize and apply? Because he said, let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb. Not all Republicans are racist. You know, he said white privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they told that they are different. And let's just have a conversation. We ain't got to be mad. We ain't got to get in our feelings. But this is why music is important, because this is the thing that brings us together and to actually free ourselves or cure ourselves from the brainwashing that they're doing. See, this is the kind of music that's supposed to wake you up for real, not for fake. He say fake woke. No, wake up for real, because this is what's going on. And I got to shout out Tom Macdonald, man, because, you know, I mean, this song right here, this might be one of my favorite ones by far, because these lyrics is deep. I got books on stuff like this.
Yeah,
anyway,
no, this is dope. This is dope. I'm anxious to see what else he got to say.
Yeah.
in your life, because the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Because censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with.
Yeah. Again, we're pointed in the direction like toy soldiers, man, to be divided, man. We talk about it all the time, man. You know, just pointing in directions towards each other instead of worrying about the real menace, you know, at hand. So, you know, I just want to point that out. That's all. But I want to get through this, and then we'll be able to give our points after this is done. So.
Every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die, the whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die, the whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Oh, baby, man. Yeah, no, shout out to Nova Rocket too, man.
Yeah.
But like, you know, she's such a great artist when she paints a picture with, you know, visual artistry, you know, while she directs these great videos. But yeah, no, the shitload of TVs right there and sitting right there in front of them, that's a perfect way to complement this video. Because yeah, no, we're being brainwashed by these people, man. Like that's the realest thing I could say. And I wish that we weren't in this place. I wish that we were in a place where free thought was more of a thing, and people were allowed to think freely. You know, like us as the people, you know, like government is one thing, and I'm totally with, excuse me, everything that Tom is saying about the division that's happening while the government is sitting back laughing at everybody, you know. So yeah, no, if everybody was to team up and point that energy in the right direction and say like, hey, we, like, the people are the ones that's supposed to be running this anyway. Y'all are supposed to be just talking for us. Y'all ain't, you know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, the personal responsibility comes into play, you know, and this is when, like, us as individuals, we have to take the onus on ourselves. And when we're encountering each other and we're having issues of any sort, let's be amicable about this stuff, as opposed to getting into our emotions and allowing that to take us into some crazy places. Because you know, that's exactly what's happening, and that's being used against us. Our emotions are being used against us. You know, so that's pretty much what I got to say about that. But Channah, I know you got something heartfelt, you know, as far as what you want to say about this.
I mean, from the start of the song, I mean, you know, if it was me, see, I'm a person who analyzes and critiques very well. And see, me, I like to go over things with a fine-tooth comb, and we don't got time to do all that. But
We
like I
got a
say,
little time. We got a little time. So do
I'm a
what you do.
natural. I'm a natural. Got a little time. We ain't got time to do it like that.
Okay.
Natural born like activist, if you will, or somebody that cares for the people. I love people, you know. I do. It don't we, you know, mankind. I love people. Period. You know, especially kids and elderly. And you know, this song. I mean, speaking on the first stanza in this song, and I ain't even gonna say it right here because it got the word in it, and I don't want the channel to get a strike. But okay. Just the fact that he kept it current. He was in the
now
in our vein. You know, he was in our veins with the current event, with the pandemic, you know, with the mask on your face, with the, you know, with the jab, you know, with the gossip, you know, we in a situation where, you know, you got a man, you know, that's now the greatest woman, you know what I'm saying? And I've been a woman all my life, you know, so it's like, you know, my real feelings, what I would like to say, I mean, we have to have a Patreon account or something like that. No. But because I can really get really deep, but you all know the deal. You know, Tom Macdonald is one of these, and I don't even want to call him a rapper. You know, I call him a poet. You know, notice I really haven't called him a rapper because this is poetry. This is true art. You know, this is true art. And everything, I mean, you got 9 steps. Like I can find a book right now that I got on my shelf about these 9 ways, you know, to dismantle, to brainwash, to start a war. I mean, this, I mean, a civil war. Not a civil war, but the war with the system and the people against, you know, the system against the people. And like this one line right here, and I'm gonna shut up. Step 5, separate the rich from the poor. And they say that President Lyndon Johnson once said, if you can convince the lowest white man that he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. He'll give him somebody to look down on, and he'll even empty his pockets for you. This is the kind of brainwashing that this man is talking about. I mean, he too much for me. I don't even know how y'all do this. All like.
No, it get deep over here. It get deep over here.
It's a lot of energy.
No, it take a lot, because I mean, this is a lot of stuff to think about that people aren't thinking about on an everyday, you know. So yeah, when we do these dives, like into these artists, especially like him in particular, because there's always a message there, you know. So I want to allow Zo and give him a chance to say what he got to say.
I mean, man, I see that, like, this is one of my favorite songs. He points out a lot of different things. Like when I was touching on earlier, the 9 steps, they've been implicated that people are just don't know. Like, but I think it's more of a song to unify too, like, because if we were able to, and I said this earlier, if we were able to set all the stuff aside as people, we could overtake the government and put them back in their right spot where they work for us. But we have to do our due diligence. You have to do your research and vote locally. Don't just care about the presidential elections, care about everything. Like all those senators and all the judges and all that stuff in your cities and all that, those do make differences where you have to vote the right people in place, like literally. And I mean, it's more against the system because the system isn't working for us. They're working for themselves selfishly. Like you said, they're laughing at us. So, and it's because we divide ourselves by the boxes that they give us. They give us these boxes in everyday news, in everyday situations. In the past doesn't help either, but that is what life is, and we're dealing with that while these people are making money off of our misery, basically. I mean, they don't care, and it's even more clear now to most that see the shit for what it is. But I mean, it's just unifying the people. We shouldn't be segregating ourselves because we are stronger together. And yeah, I mean, look past the brainwashing. You can wake up, but it's just a matter of doing your due diligence, man. I mean, putting yourself in the right circles, doing right by you.
Now, you had something? No, I was just going to ask you if you had something else you want to add. You can go ahead.
No, see, the thing is, you know, yeah, we must do our due diligence, but also when you have powerful outlets like the media that know that all they have to do 15 million times a day is put on something that will empower people in a positive way. See, it only take one news media outlet, the biggest one, and that's CNN, to show a story and let that marinate. Show another one, let that marinate. It can change, but this is propaganda and it's not supposed to be talked about. And so when you have a power like that is constantly on your TV every day telling you, eat a hamburger, go get a hamburger. That hamburger's so good. Ooh, you see that hamburger? You see that? Ooh, it's so good. You're going to get up, walk out your door. I guarantee you're going to go get a hamburger. That's why they call it programming. That's why they call it channeling. That's why they call words spelling, spell a word, because these are spells. This is the way you channel, and this is the way you program people. So if you can do that in a way that is not in a good way or light, all right, you can also do that in a good light. See, and it only take one time, couple times. The same amount of energy you put towards inciting violence and to divide and to create confusion and violence, you shut down one whole man. 45 is completely shut down, and I ain't never seen this in history. That one man is shut down and censored, and I don't think that's right. You may not like that 45, you may not like what he do and say, but he still has the right to come on platforms and speak. You shut down a whole man, a president at that, whether you like him or not. He can't say nothing. And I don't like that.
Meanwhile, the Ayatollah is still on Twitter.
Huh?
Meanwhile, the Ayatollah is still on Twitter. He's threatened America so many, like, it's crazy, man.
I'm saying, it's like, come on, this is a constitutional right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But they see that people will follow because they've been programmed, they've been brainwashed. So, you know, when people fell in line right away, when you don't ask questions, like I was asking questions right away. I told a lot of people all this shit. I knew this shit was coming. I seen it from the way it unfolded. I was like, watch, it's gonna be, people are gonna be asking for people's papers soon enough. And that was when it first started. And people were looking at me like I was crazy. And I was like, no, watch, it's going to happen. Like, it's literally something. And no, but now look at where we're at, man. People can't get groceries, people can't. And when you give away one right, it's so hard to get that motherfucker back. Like we just give rights off because people don't really know the privilege and the rights that you have. Just being in America is crazy. Like, a lot of people don't have it where they're from, you know. And if you're not in America, you're kind of assed out. And that's why so many people try to come over here, because it really is the land of the free, or for a little bit it might be. I don't know. It's just going crazy.
Yeah. That's why what you say with the rights, you know, and I'm gonna let Roscoe go. The rights, you know, it's like, okay, if we give them this, they're gonna give up that right. If we do this, they're gonna give up that right. And all of that stimulus and all of that, that's a stimulus for you to give up your right, not to go buy some chicken, not to go buy some groceries. That's a stimulus for you to say, oh, you like us, huh? You like that little $1,400 check. Yeah. There ain't no money to pay nobody's 1 month mortgage. What you talking about?
Oh, that's
anyway,
real.
Rocco, this your show. Take it over. I'm done.
No. You did excellent, and I'm glad that was an excellent point to really end this all, to kind of cap this. Really, is everything that y'all said. So I couldn't have said nothing better than what y'all said. Y'all pretty much got it on that one. I do want to say that I was getting like mesmerized and brainwashed by like that flower in your hair though. You know that
But you know what?
Every
time, if I had a damn dime for every time you talk about.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm being brainwashed right now. I don't know what to think now, you know, since that's happening, you know. But no, if you like this show, please like,
appreciate
comment.
You my flower.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out. I just want to make sure it was real. That's you know, and not some digital, you know, like not a filter. Right.
Both of y'all is you know what? Ooh.
Hey, but real quick before you end before you go on to that real quick, I just want to point out one quick thing is, like he said in the video, don't let them take away our guns, because if you do, we won't be able to fight the government. You know what I'm saying? You can't help yourself against illegal guns or military guns if you have no guns. So don't give up that right. That's all I really wanted to say.
I agree, Joe.
Because that's how Hitler did. You know what I'm saying? He took the people's guns and they couldn't defend themselves. So history's repeating itself little by little, but we gotta change it.
That's real stuff.
See, he want to mess with who count the votes.
That too.
Yeah. No, it's just crazy.
Sounded like Stalin over there.
Y'all little Mussolini, Stalin, a little bit of everything. A little bit of Mao, mainly Mao.
See, Tom Macdonald, let me say something to you, brother. Cause Tom, you got me on one. So you got all these songs.
Yeah, we ain't there. It sounds like you finna go into another tangent, and we ain't got time for all that.
No,
like, comment, subscribe.
Figures up. You gonna have to write a book. Come on the show.
No, I don't.
You come on the show.
I know, but I implore everybody to please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That's You Made Roscoe. You'll hit the about button. If you're on my homepage, of course, which you should be if you're still like right here at some point. But just go to the homepage. You'll hit the about button, go below the description. You'll see all the links to all the shows, including hers. You know, maybe she'll have the flower in her hair, maybe she won't. Who knows? You know what I mean? We got to take our chance. If you watch her show, you'll find out, though. I know that much. That I do know. So, please just go check on her. Just make sure she's good. You know what I mean? You could do that too. You know, so, just go.
Can I say something?
No, because we only got a minute. We only got a minute to go. So you can say something when you get over on your show. You know what I mean?
Here our juke joint.
Where can I speak for real?
We gonna get up out of here, y'all, before Kanai make me go crazy on her, you know. And I don't want to do that.
Trying to brainwash you, man.
She's doing it. And I don't want to do that. Hey. I don't want to act a fool in front of everybody. So
hold clear the steering wheel.
I'm gonna go ahead and end this show. You know, you're gonna see everybody smiling at the end of this, but you won't know what happened to her. So
behind the scenes.
We gonna get up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of y'all night.
Deuces.